Hello again. Made a purchase the other day when I was surfing the webs for a new guitar. Anyway, I was sitting down on the computer on Friday and I was having a bad day and I thought I'd do a bit of retail therapy, expensive retail therapy. And I've been looking for another Gibson product. I've had a Gibson Les Paul Standard from 2012. It was set up very badly. I've been playing on and off for the last 13 years, only taking it seriously again in the last, I'd want to say 4 years. And I'm just plodding along. I keep playing the same stuff over and over again, and I'm slowly progressing now. Now that I'm older, I'm willing to take a bit of time and learn new things, you know. And I've also learned that quality over quantity is a good thing. You don't have to have 40 guitars, because I think at one point I had 15. I mean, they weren't bad guitars, but I had like 15 guitars, and I've reduced it now down to 4, technically 5, of good stuff, right? So I've had, before I got my second last guitar, I have a J&D that was set up by Frontman Guitars in Melbourne. Did an amazing job on this J&D. Like, I gave him just Epiphone components and he set it up and it's just beautiful. I had a copy Strat there for a while. I had a 335 copy. After this has worn off, like the excitement of this, I'm going to start saving for a Gibson 335 in red, because that's just like, that's the top of the line for me. I just really excited about possibly getting something like that. But anyway, so I went online recently and I started buying more quality stuff. This is a brand new Mexican made Fender Strat. It still says Fender on the headstock. Look how glossy that is. Oh, you can tell I don't play it enough. Look how glossy the fretboard is. Anyway, so I bought that and I realised that quality guitars, even though my other ones are set up nice, that this is just another level, you know. I bought myself a Gibson Les Paul Junior Double Cut. I've never seen one in the flesh. I was just in the market for a Gibson, and I think these are a really good entry-level Gibson. I found the cheapest one in Australia, brand new obviously. I think it was $1,300 and about $1,330 shipped to my front door. And the exact same guitar everywhere else was $14, $15. It's a red wine kind of colour online, but it could be completely different in the flesh. Now, I've already kind of half opened the box, so I'm going to take it out and we're going to have a look together. Just another pro tip, never throw away a guitar box, because you don't know if you're ever going to resell the guitar or if you're going to move house. If you don't have a case, the best thing you can do is put them back in these sort of a box and just be careful. You never throw away. I've got about 6 or 7 of these sort of boxes just sitting there, because when I move house or when I sell one, I've got a box for it. And people who buy them really appreciate that. Before I get it out, I couldn't get a hard case for it. The company called me and said, look, we can't get you a case, unfortunately. They're a bit hard to fit, these guitars. But to just make a phone call, he already had my email, just to make a phone call and speak to me about it, I really appreciate that. So so the name of the company I'll put down here. I'll definitely put a link to their website and their store, and hopefully you guys can support them as well, because I was very impressed. This stuff is my wife's worst nightmare. She hates compressed air. Anyway. Cased well. Yeah. That's to stop it from going left and right. That's not a bad idea. See, again, keep it. Okay. Let's have a look-see. The zip is super hardcore. Wow. I can tell this one's been played a little bit in the store, which is, you know, you're kind of always going to get that. Because you can see, it still has the plastic on it, which is good, because you can see where people have played it a little bit. That's okay, that's fine. You can see where people have played it, but again, it's got the plastic on it. That's good. A lot smaller than I thought it would be. Feels light. Like, I've had J&Ds that was so friggin' heavy, and yeah. That's a bit of it's a bit disheartening. Can you see the overlap here of the dye there? Could have sworn this wasn't a B stock. It was only, maybe that's why this one was 13 and not 15. But obviously out of tune. Alright, well, I'm going to tune it up and have a little bit of a mess around, and I'll come back to you. Alright, so I messed around with it a little bit. It actually has a couple of defects. Not too bad, just mostly cosmetic, apart from the yeast. It's going to be almost impossible to show on here. Hopefully it'll come up. Hang on. I don't think it's gonna. Come on. It might. I don't think it's gonna show up on the camera, but this E-string. So with the nut, it comes on that angle, goes through the nut on that angle, and then goes straight down the neck. So it's really torquing on the E-string there. A lot of people probably wouldn't notice it, but I notice it. I don't like it. I can't actually see it now in this lighting, but you might be able to see it on camera. See these sections here are slightly discolored. It is worse in real life, trust me. It goes down in the middle there. It's actually the dye from the body. The fret ends, they're sticking out, but not too bad, not for something of this sort of caliber, but they are quite rough. Yeah, they are quite rough in some spots. Yeah, some of the frets are quite rough. But I've had guitars like that for ages. That doesn't bother me too much. Just a little bit of a fret press, and it'll be perfect again. No worries there at all. I spoke to the company who I bought it off, and they're more than happy to do a warranty claim on it. I know people are going to be looking at this and go, well, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Like, why? But when you pay 14 or 1300 Australian dollars, you kind of expect better. I've had Epiphone Les Pauls, brand new ones, and Artist, you know, that Australian guitar brand and stuff, Artist, that will, like, I actually have a review of one of them on here. They're a lot better. The quality control, like this neck, if I got this on an Epiphone, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But on a Gibson, like, I know this is like basically their entry-level Gibson product, so they must have luthiers who are new to the game, and this is what they build. It's kind of funny that the company who I bought it off told me that they looked at a custom shop thing similar to this and have the same issue. And they just say, well, at least you know your guitar's like hand built. Well, so was my lunch, but my lunch tasted fine and that was hand built. Anyway, they did offer to send it back at their cost to them and either work on it or replace it with another one. My main concern is that if they replace it with another one, it could be just as bad or worse. And I would really like to send it to my my guitar tech in Melbourne, because he is one of the best I've ever worked with. He is one of the best I've ever worked with. But they did say, and I agree with them here, my warranty would be void if he worked on the guitar, even if he is good. So I either throw the warranty out the window and get him to do the work and get him to do the work properly, because he will, because he's good, or I send it back and either get another one or get this one fixed by a guitar tech. I really don't know. I need to have a decent think about it, I think. Anyway, I'm just going to noodle around a little bit. Again, I'm not the best guitarist. I just like to collect guitars that might hold some sort of value. And just, you know, mess around and enjoy it. It's got a gorgeous sound to it. I will say that the sustain on it is surprisingly good. Really, really good. Sounds, I'm not super into the sound, but I'm starting to get used to it. But the sustain on it's really nice. It plays really nice. No fret bars, no choking or anything. And that's on some pretty old strings too. The strings that came with it are pretty average. There's an insect on my camera. But I'll put 10 to 46 Ernie balls on it and it should be sweet. So tell me what you think I should do. Should I send it back? Or should I get a guitar tech that I know and trust that will make it perfect, but I'll be throwing the warranty out the window? I don't know. I would play it and plug it in for you, but sorry. I would plug it in and play it for you, but you know, there's probably about 1 million videos on this guitar, and this is more of an unboxing and a first thoughts. I'll show you what actually comes with it. It's kind of cool what comes with it. So it comes in this really nice soft case. The neck on this guitar really torques the top of this bag, but you know, it's a Les Paul. That rake on the top of the headstock's pretty aggressive. Alright, so it comes with this little thing of goodies. It comes with a strap, but you might have seen the strap, that it's just a really crappy strap, but you know, you're not buying it for a strap, you're buying it for the guitar. Cloth. Oh, my daughter's awake. Yay. Comes with a cloth. Comes with just some crummy tools. The warranty card. Didn't think I'd be using this. Anyway, warranty card. This is kind of cool. It actually comes with, I forgot about this, comes with a photo of the guitar. Hang on there, yeah. Comes with a photo of the guitar on the QC bench in Gibson, which, you know, this guy needs to lesson on how to QC guitars by the sounds of it, or by the looks of it. An owner's manual. Does anyone actually sit down and read one of these? What? Here's something from it. The standard Gibson electronic configuration is 2 pickups, 4 knobs and pickup selector switch. We sweat the details. Now, this card clearly means nothing to them. Because the way that, the guitar overall, it's at like 99%. That nut looks like it was done by a child. It was absolutely terrible. So this really means absolutely nothing to me. Oh, here's the tools, not that one. That was from another one. And the tools. So that's her. I wasn't super impressed. I played it off camera for about an hour and a half and plays really well. It plays really nice. I had to mess around with it a bit to figure out what sound, you know, I really liked out of it, but I think I figured that out now. I played on my Origin 20 Marshall head and cab. These are really good, by the way. One day I'll have to do a proper review on one of those. But yeah, that's that. I'll update you if I'm going to accept the warranty and have it fixed, or I'm just going to get my guitar tech who will do it correctly, and he'll be able to sort me out, and I'll just throw away their warranty because it means shit all to me. Anyway, thanks guys. See you later.